Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'll be taking you through building the JavaScript calculator for FreeCodeCamp. There's three user stories that this calculator has to fulfill. It has to be able to perform basic calculations. A user has to be able to clear their input area without having to reload the app. And they have to be able to keep training the operations until they hit the equal button, which will output the result. I'm gonna split this challenge into 4 videos because it will take probably upwards of 2 hours to build. I'll be using NPM and React to build this and Sass to style it. In this video, I'll only be showing you how to set up the React environment, or at least how I do it, with the Create React App package. In order to follow along, you're gonna need Node.js installed on your computer. I'm also going to be using a GitHub repository for version control, and it would be great if you install the React Developer Tools extension for your browser in order for you to be able to see into the virtual DOM that React uses. Otherwise, you won't be able to see a thing. This is the same as if you didn't have the elements or console tabs on your in your developer tools. So when you install this extension, you're just gonna get an extra tab whenever there's React used on a page. So anyway, let's move on. I'll go into my terminal now, and in order for you to be able to use this Create React App package, you need to install it on your computer first. So you already need Node for this part already. So if you haven't installed it already, go ahead and do so. And you can type npm install -g create react app and press enter. So now this will install the dependency here. If you're wondering where is it gonna install, then we can go into the root directory. If you're obviously on a Mac, I don't know about Windows, and you have a Create React App folder here. Oh, that's a second one, so there's a new version now. Yeah, but see, this is the previous one I had, so if you don't have this, don't worry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I can go into my project directory. Oops. Yeah, and I will create calculator directory now, and now I want to run the Create React app and point to my calculator folder. So now this will install everything. There's a bunch of dependencies here because this will set up your Webpack, it will set up your Babel and your ESLint. So it's just gonna take a while. But in the meantime, I can go ahead and create my repository. So, yep, so this is all the stuff you need to do to initialize a repository. So we can open a new tab here and go, oops. So now I can git init. This will initialize a repository, and as you can see, it worked because I'm on the master branch. By the way, as an aside, if you would like to configure your terminal this way, if you like this style, I used the WesBoss terminal tutorial to do it. He takes you over everything, and it will look just like this. Anyway, now I wanna see the status. So everything is here, but nothing is added to staging. So I will add everything. Oops, not this. Yeah, and as you can see, everything turned green because I added everything to be committed. So now I can commit with the M flag. M means that I'm adding a message, and you can't commit without a message. So I will just say that it's an initial commit. Okay, so everything is committed, but the Git repository on your computer is not set up to communicate with your GitHub repository on the website. So now you need to set up a remote origin. So you can just copy and paste these two lines. I have two GitHub accounts on my computer, so I'll have to be doing it a little bit differently. Okay, and it should be here now. Let's just refresh, and yeah, all the files are here. Now I'm gonna go into the SRC file, obviously not on GitHub, and I'm gonna clean this up because I don't want all this stuff here. So first though, I'm gonna go into calculator here, and I'm gonna run the npm start. So now this is gonna create a local host for me, which has hot reloading, meaning that whenever I make a change in the project and save it, this website will automatically reload on its own. I also want to clean up the SRC file, as I said before, so I'll just move into that directory here. I want to open my code editor as well. And now let's see what's in here. So I'm only going to be keeping the app.js file, index.js, and index.css files. And the rest is trash. So okay, now I also want to create separate directories for my components and for my styles. So yep, and now I want to move my component into components folder, and I want to move my index CSS to the styles folder. Yeah, okay, everything's all right. Now let's see the website. Obviously, I've deleted and moved a bunch of files around, so it's not gonna work anymore. But the great thing about this package is that they configure great error messages. So as you can see, the problem is in app.js because there is no such file or directory because I moved it, so they can't find it. So I just go to my code editor, and as you can see, I have app in components now, so I need to add this here. I've deleted register service worker, so I don't need it, and my index CSS is also in a different folder now. But yeah, so let's see now. As you can see, I'm not doing anything, and it just changed the error message because it refreshed on its own. So now the problem is in app.js. They can't resolve the app CSS import. So I go in here, and as you can see, it imports the app CSS, but we deleted that, so that's done. We also deleted the logo, so we don't need it, and we can delete the whole thing here. And I'll just add app component. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. So that's the entire React environment set up for me to build the calculator now. So I'll end this video here, and in the next video I'll set up the components, and I'll just build the app. So I will see you in the next video.